What's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG WTF LOL FTW BRB, and welcome back to more Total Extreme Wrestling Mod Spotlight. We're going to be doing the year 2000 or New Millennium. It's a long name for the mod. The WCW mod, basically. We did just recently do Super Brawl 2000, probably the best show we've ever done. Even though we've, I sent out contract for a pay-per-view, so hopefully we can do that. Is Dish Network? Okay, it is USA. I got a little worried for a second because we currently have Time Warner and they're freaking humongous, basically. Like, they're very big and everywhere, so we're gonna lose this very soon. I'm telling you guys that basically now. And before we start booking Nitro, I wanted to show you guys something. Anything here, by the way? No. I did want to show you guys something. We did, or I did, not really we, created some new storylines. I kept two storylines, but they are changed up a little bit. The TV title storyline is pretty much the same. It's still Billy Kidman and Dean Malenko. Tournament to decide the new WCW TV champion is now over, and with the help of the new Four Horsemen, Dean Malenko walked away the new champion. But Billy Kidman now has some unfinished business with Malenko and the Horsemen, and his first thing on his list is to beat Malenko and take the TV title from him, basically. By the way, there should be an annotation up in the corner there saying go ahead and skip to the actual show if you would like to. And if it's not, please comment below and let me know. I want to make sure it's up there. So, other than that, and I'm going to real quick show off the other storyline. I kept the Booker T. Randy Savage storyline and just added Jeff Jarrett to it since they were doing really well and I felt kind of weird pulling them apart, since they were working well together. So, for this storyline, as you see, I'm basically making Jeff Jarrett a paper champion, and that's just how I really feel about Jeff Jarrett. And I'm not a big Jeff Jarrett fan. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I don't see what he sees, but whatever. And I was looking through the history of the United States Championship, and believe it or not, I guess at this time, I don't know if it was the mod guy messing up or because I didn't watch WCW as a kid as often, so I don't know if this is a true fact or not, but Booker T has yet to hold the United States Championship. So I thought, why not? I need something to do with Booker T, and Randy Savage I thought would have been a cool thing to add in there as well. So luckily I didn't delete this before I thought of the rivalry. So hopefully these three will do well together. But other than that and the TV title rivalry, everything else is a new rivalry I've started. So we have Black Reign sending Vampiro after El Hijo del Santo. And pretty much, if you guys want to read the description, you can. I'm not going to read all of them. Pretty much with this storyline, the way I want to do things is having, like, Black Reign kind of be, like, this puppeteer. Like, he's the one pulling the puppets. I kind of want to have him, over time, create his own stable of kind of lunatic-y kind of people. And Vampiro's the first person. I decreased Vampiro's size. I'll show you guys how to do that real quick as soon as my roster comes up. There we go. If you want to decrease someone's size, you'll go to right here, their size, and then you can request size decrease or increase. Sometimes they'll say, I'm not interested in doing that. I've only had that happen to me a couple times, and it was actually when I first tried it. And ever since I first tried it, now I've tried it over and over again, I've never had any problems. So he was originally a light heavyweight, I believe, and I brought him down to a lightweight so he can compete for the Cruiserweight Championship. And that's going to be our Cruiserweight feud. And Vampiro, if you guys didn't notice as well, I am working on turning him heel as well. This one, man, I wasn't sure what to do because if you look at our tag teams, we do have quite a few tag teams actually, but we don't have a lot of heel teams. I believe this is a heel team, but I'm not a big fan of it at all. This is a heel team. These two are faces. This is a face. This is a face. This is heels. And I was thinking about doing the new Four Horsemen, which is probably what I should call this team now. I was thinking about doing the new Four Horsemen because, it's kind of a big storyline going on right now, but the only problem is Dean Malenko is TV champion, and I have him feuding with Billy Kidman. I thought about doing Shane Douglas and Perry Saturn, and I might go back and do that. I'm not sure, just mainly because I have Malenko and Billy Kidman fighting each other, and if we look at the stables here, Billy Kidman is a member of the Filthy Animals, so I thought about it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll see how well Perry Saturn and Shane Douglas work as a team. But for now, I'm doing the Great Muta and Dr. Death's Steve Williams. In fact, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to house shows, and I'm going to have Perry Saturn and Shane Douglas work together as partners and see if there's any special chemistry or negative chemistry between them at all. With house shows here, it doesn't really cost us much, and it doesn't matter. It's just the way to test to see if anyone has any specific kind of chemistry, whether it be good or negative. Thunder was an A show. Golly, can I make that a B show real quick? I might bring Thunder back at some point, but B show. Golly, why would there's no network that broadcast it though? Get out of my face. Whatever. Got a little offhand there, but yeah, we're gonna have Death and Steve Willie, or Dr. Death and the Great Muta chase after the tag team titles. I don't really have much planned with that. Then we have this storyline here called the Big Buff Daddies. It's a new team that I am hoping to build as well. It's going to be Buff Bagwell and Scott Steiner. I'm hoping to call them the Big Buff Daddies. And they're going to be feuding with Hulk Hogan. Simple as that. It's mainly just Hogan looking to get revenge on, not Hogan, Buff Bagwell looking to avenge his loss to Hogan at Super Brawl, and he brings in, enlists the help of Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, which will hopefully lead them to them having a good team, and maybe I'll have them become tag team champions, because at the moment that's what I'm thinking. After Muta and Williams are done with the Filthy Animals, maybe the Big Puff Daddies or Big Buff Daddies. And if you guys have a better name for them, I'm all open. I'm not 100% like, yeah, I'm in love with the Big Buff Daddies. It was just what I thought would resemble them, but if you guys have anything else, let me know. For the WCW World Championship, we have the Hitman battling the world's most dangerous man. And I said this in the last video, we were going to do Bret Hart and Shamrock for the WCW title, most likely. And that seems I like that rivalry. I think that's a good rivalry, and I am going to read the description here. So, Bret Hart retained the championship, or his championship, against DDP at Super Brawl 2000, and the Hitman says it's time to move on to a new challenger. But I don't think Bret thought the challenger would be the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock. Ever since Shamrock has made his debut here in WCW, he's been unstoppable, even making the Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner tap out. Will Shamrock be too much for the Hitman and be able to take away the WCW title away from him, or will Bret prove that he really is the best there is, was, and ever will be? Then we have the new Four Horsemen targeting Diamond Dallas Page. I wasn't sure what to do with DDP after the storyline with with Bret was over, so what I thought would be kind of a cool story in a way would be, because I didn't know what to do with Benoit after Flair, to be completely honest, and I thought that was ridiculous that I didn't know what to do, because that was probably my big storyline coming out of Super Brawl. So I figured DDP would probably be the next best thing for Benoit to go after, and even in here in this feud, we probably have, I mean, if you look at the other feuds, these ones definitely have the most. It is a one-on-one feud between Diamond Dallas Page and Benoit, but I want to have Malenko and the other Four Horsemen in there, along with Saturn and Douglas. They're all supporting roles, as is Kimberly Page, who is aligned with Diamond Dallas Page. So that's our storylines. I haven't been able to think of many more, and I'm a little worried about this because we have money that is going to be just flushed away to people. And we didn't have another problem? Hey, Super Bowl was a success. I'm glad about that. I'm surprised we didn't have a problem. That's a first. Kurt Hennig is injured? I didn't know he was injured. When did he get injured? 35 days. Temporary retirement? What the fuck? I didn't even know he was injured. How many days are... Sting's out for 35 more days, and Goldberg's out for 3 more months. Jesus. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so... Boy, you know what I just realized before I started recording this? I worked so hard on the storylines, I didn't think about what I wanted to do for the main event tonight on the show. I'm thinking either something with Benoit. Actually, you know what? What I might do is do the horse, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. We'll figure it out as we go on. Should probably figure it out now, because that's going to be like the opening segment. But actually, no, what we're going to do with the opening segment is we are definitely going to have the Four Horsemen come out and just basically cut a promo. So 4 participants, and let's see, do we have promo? 8-man generic. This is pretty much it. promo right here. Yeah, this is pretty much it. We're gonna have a promo right here to open off the show. This might not do that well because I don't think Malenko and them are that great in entertainment. Let me just check. Chris Benoit, what are you on the? You're D on the mic. Ugh, God, that's horrible. Probably gonna have Shane Douglas do the talking for them if I can. I might have to clone that angle because I know Shane Douglas is the best on the mic. So what we'll do for that is we are going to clone that angle. It's going to be 4 participants, and we'll do the promo 8-man clone. And what we'll do here, and I'm not going to keep this around because I could just clone it again because it will take me literally 2 seconds. But yeah, kept it in the database. So that makes it so Shane Douglas is the one doing all the talking while the other ones are just kind of standing there. Cool. So what we'll do is Shane Douglas will be the talker, Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, and Perry Saturn. So the new 4 Horsemen make their TV debut. And we'll have this go on for, I want to say 8 minutes. I want to say 8 minutes. Oh, he's not happy about being scripted. 8 minutes, and then we'll lead this into a modern TV opening, which I know sounds weird, but follow me here. It's going to be a modern TV opening where DDP it comes out arguing with Shane Douglas, basically. DDP and Douglas argue for like 8 minutes, and no, you're not going to be scripted here because DDP doesn't work that well with script. And that'll basically lead to our main event, which is going to be... It's not going to be our main event. No, it's not. Shane Douglas is a mid-carder. That'll happen later on tonight, though. But our main event, and I just thought about this, is going to be the #1 contendership match. Announcement. Actually, before I do that, let me look at our main eventers. Main eventers, we have Booker T, Hart, Benoit, Page, Hogan, Nash, Flair, and Sid Vicious. I feel like I need a main eventer, so Shamrock will take on... Part of me wants to say Benoit, but I'm not sure. Chris Benoit and Shamrock? But I don't want Benoit to lose already, you know? That's the problem. I'm thinking maybe a run out with Page. So we'll do that. We'll do a match announcement, and it will be Benoit versus Ken Shamrock later tonight. So Chris Benoit, Ken Shamrock, and this was going to be the #1 contenders match for the WCW title. That's going to be our match, and then I say let's go into tag team action, and we're going to have Death and Muda battling the team of, not Harlem Heat, none of these guys. Who do I want? Because I know I've done like strong styles so many times. I'm thinking like maybe, actually, here we go. Eddie Guerrero, Chavo Guerrero. And in fact, I want to make this an official team. So what we'll do is we're just going to save it for now. Save it for now. And let's go to teams real quick. Add team. Eddie and Chavo. And we're going to call you guys Los Guerreros. I believe that's what WWE called them as well, but I can't think of a name. So Los Guerreros. Ole. Who have zero teaming with each other apparently. And I want to add the Chavo Guerrero to the Filthy Animals since, you know, he's with Eddie. So Chavo and Eddie are going to be part of the Filthy Animals. So let me go back to this match here. Los Guerreros. This is going to be 7 minutes for a minor match. And you're an opener, lower mid. I might have to make this a 7-minute match. Let's just do it. 7 minutes, and we're going to give the win to... Let's give it to the Great Muta. And we'll keep Muta and Steve Williams strong. And then open decisive win. Okay. I kind of want to do a post match, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Not like a beatdown, like sacrifice, save from. There we go. This is a huge thing. So this is what I realized in the WWF one I was doing. So the post save, right? No, standard attack save. That's what I was always doing. And I've always been cloning this to kind of do something else when there's literally save from an attack. So we need like save from 2-on-2 an attack though. So what we're going to have to do is clone this. So the cavalry, there's going to be 2 cavalry. Cavalry, and then we'll do the attackers, and then we'll just go support. And these guys will be rated on overness as well, I guess. Actually, they're not going to be rated because they're just going to get beat up. There's no point. They're just literally getting beat up. On screen. On screen. This can make you guys faces. This can make you heels. And this will make you... no, you guys are off screen. Or on screen, my bad. So yeah, we'll make you guys faces. This is going to... minor defeat, minor success. Yeah. So I think I've done everything. Captain database. A team, participant 1 and 2, runs out and saves another team from a 2-on-2 beatdown. Save from 2-on-2 attack. So we got to do a commentary. So I think it's team. Let me just double check test. Oops. Let me do test now. So the team of 1 and 2, yeah, the team of 1 and 2 is being attacked by team 3 and 4 in the ring, seeing the assault. Actually, wait a minute. The attackers are 3 and 4 and 1, so that would be 5 and 6, my bad. So this is going to be 5 and 6, and team 1 and 2 comes out making the save, saving team 5-6 from a serious beating. So let's test. So the team of 5 and 6 is being attacked by the team of 3 and 4 in the ring. Seeing the assault, the team of 1 and 2 comes running in and fights them both off, saving the team of 5 and 6 from a serious beating. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So we'll save that, save this, select it. The cavalry is going to be Rey Mysterio and Conan. Where the fuck is Conan? Conan. They're going to be attacking the Great Muta and Steve Williams, and they're saving Eddie and Chavo. So the Filthy Animals save Los Guerreros from the Great Muta and Dr. Death. And I'm going to call him Dr. Death, by the way. I'm going to go change that right now. Instead of Steve Williams, actually, should we do Dr. Death Steve Williams? I think that's what we'll call him. We'll literally call him Dr. Death Steve Williams. There you go. That should help him out. Okay. So we have 70 matches that we need to do. And we're at 29%. That's funny. How many... What's the build for Vampiro's heel turn at the moment? One segment? Okay. So what I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to do this yet, but I want to do something with Vampiro. I'm not sure if I want to do the turn yet. So I'm thinking we'll do a segment backstage. I wish there was something like, not like torture, but kind of. All right, this will work. So we're gonna have Black Rain just tell Vampiro, he's gonna give him a choice. You know, join me or suffer. We'll even say something like that. Hopefully you guys can still hear me, by the way, because the way my headset works, let me just open this up. The way my headset works is, and it, of course, it doesn't let me know. I think you guys hear me fine. But I had to go out and buy a new headset in case any of you actually, watch that update video. My old one, unfortunately, died on me. And it's been weird because, like, anytime, like, I touch it, you know? Like, what the hell is it? Isn't it called, like, Common Alliance or something? Or Common Target. Okay, that's what it is. Buff Bagwell. Yeah, but, like, anytime, like, I just graze the freaking the USB thing for my headset, it's just like it messes up my sound or something. I'm just booking some angles right now that I want to do right now. These are not how it's going to go in order. I'm just kind of doing this right now because I'm not sure what to do, so I'm looking at all the stories, trying to figure out an idea of how I want to get them started, because if you guys will see right here, it says that we have to have 3 storylines that meet more than 53 demands of the fans. We have 2 of those. This one's literally at a 53, and this one's at a 78. So we just need one more, but I don't know if these are going to fall or not, so basically I'm trying to make these storylines go well. And that's going to be the very end of the night, so let's just book that match now, actually. Add match. We'll do, it was Chris Benoit versus Ken Shamrock. Booked because that always bothers me. And we'll have you guys go at it for a major match, which is 15 minutes. Let me put this in front. Number 1 contenders match. And Shamrock will get the win. We're going to keep Benoit strong, though. It's going to be an open, all-out, tainted win. And we'll have a botched interference on the part of Bret Hart. Simple as that. That should work. And then let's book the other match, too. We were going to do Shane Douglas and DDP. So Shane Douglas, Demon Dallas Page. And Shane Douglas is a mid-carder, so this has to be a medium match. It's going to be a 10-minute match with Diamond Dallas Page getting the win. Let's protect Shane Douglas. I just want him to look good in the match. It's going to be an open, all out. Let's have this actually be the opening match, because I'm not really feeling the first match. And it'll be a decisive win. We'll have this be the opening match. And This will be announced afterwards. Okay, I like that. Well, not announced afterwards, because what I want to do afterwards is... What the freak? Okay, I was like, what the hell's going on? Do we have 4 on 1? We have 4 on 2. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to let Benoit... Well, no, we should. I'm going to put Benoit on this. Attacker, overness, success... I guess to either on screen and win. Workers just one is celebrating. When 4 workers running. I don't want it to be the running. Whatever. Keep in database. We just really have to do and 5. So take out this and, we'll put a comma there, not an M. Comma here, money symbol, F5. And let's test it. So person 1 is celebrating, and 2, 3, 4, and 5 run an attack. Okay, save that. Save. Yep. And it's going to be Diamond Dallas Page getting beat down by Shane Douglas, Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, and Perry Saturn. So the new Horsemen beat down on DDP. We'll have this be just like a 5-minute beatdown. Sounds good to me. Okay, that'll happen right there. What I wanted to do with this is I wanted to have guest color commentary. It's going to be Bret the Hitman Hart coming down for commentary on this match, and then our angle to close out the show, I feel, should just be like a stare down. Or, you know, what is it called? I should really remember what it's called. No contact. What is it called? It's like face off but no contact. So face off but no contact, and it's going to be Ken Shamrock facing off with Bret Hart and, oh boy, what do I want to just bring in people? We can literally bring in anybody. Roster overview. I need to see like who's our road agents and shit, because that's going to be like the first people coming out. So we got Larry Zbyszko, Paul Orndorff, Arn Anderson, and Bobby Eaton. So let's pull them out. Arn Anderson. What the fuck? Where's Arn Anderson? Can I not do it because he's a road agent? Is that... I guess not. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? And there's no personalities. Well, shit. So we'll do Ken Shamrock and Bret Hart, and how many people we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 supports. So let's put Scott Hall. Let's do Kevin Nash, and we'll do... Actually, I don't even want Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. But whatever. They weren't on the show. And we'll do Jeff Jarrett as well. And for Shamrock, we'll have Hulk Hogan, Booker T, and let's just have Stevie Ray come out as well. So Shamrock and Bret Hart come face to face after Shamrock's win. And in the match, basically, the way I want to have it is it's just going to be like Bret, you know, he doesn't want to fight Shamrock, so he's going to, you know, try to cost him the win. Accidentally ends up hitting, almost said Dean Malenko, and accidentally ends up hitting Chris Benoit, Chris Benoit instead. Okay. And cool, we've used a lot of main eventers anyway. So I have all those storylines. What other storylines should I push? We have the Horsemen. I just need to do something with the triple threat match. And we'll do we'll do like a thing in the back where like Booker T he's looking for a championship match. Actually, we'll have him have a match. Booker will have a match against somebody, and then we'll have him make the challenge. So Booker T is a main eventer, I believe. We need to heal. None of these guys goes. Maybe Sid Vicious. That's exactly who I think we're going to use, Sid Vicious. Have Sid Vicious take a loss. So there we go. Booker T versus Sid Vicious. This is not going to be a 15-minute match. We're just going to make it, I guess we'll do 12. Booker T is going to win. We're going to make it an open, decisive win. We'll put this like, where do I need something in between? Probably right here. And then we're going to have, after the match, Booker T is going to challenge Jeff Jarrett. So we'll have that be like a 5-minute thing. Okay. I thought it said I had to cut 21 minutes. I was like, I did not go over. And then what we're going to do after that is just have like, not backstage. I guess we'll do post-match. I don't want to really do post, but it kind of is. So it is a post-match beatdown. Booker T is going to be, you know, after he just lays out the challenge, Macho Man comes out and beats up on Booker T again. Just because he hates him. He hates Booker T. He doesn't like him. Don't know why, but he doesn't. He hates Booker T. And what I think I want to do here, actually, is I want to do Bagwell and Steiner unite first. And then have... Actually, no, that doesn't make much sense. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Vampiro take on, I don't know, someone. Let me go to filter and do lightweight, or cruiserweight division. Division, cruiserweight. We're going to have him take on probably someone like Jushin Thunder Liger or something. Maybe Juventud. Yeah, in fact, that's who exactly it's going to be, Juventud Guerrero. Juventud Guerrero. And we'll have them go at it for 7 minutes, a minor match. Vampiro's going to get the win. It's going to be an open match, and it's going to be tainted because we're going to have a distraction from not Black Rain, or not Vampiro, I meant Black Juventud. He's going to be distracted by him. I must book at least 6 more minutes, apparently. We'll do that here, and then we'll bring this match a little further back. That did nothing. We'll bring this up. I was like, why did I do that? And then later on, we'll have him offer him an alliance. So who haven't I used that I could use for these last 6 minutes that I would like to? Definitely not you. Someone I could probably use to put over. Maybe Steven Regal. Almost said Steven Flair. Or maybe Rhino. Rhino, a quick victory over someone who's an enhancement talent. Kaz Haishi, maybe? Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll have Rhino get a quick victory. Or can we do an angle? Or will it get mad at us if we do an angle? I'm going to try doing an angle. And I know what I'm going to do. It's going to be backstage beatdown with Scott Steiner and Buff Bagwell beating up on Hulk Hogan. So Hogan beaten down by Steiner and Bagwell. We'll make that 6 minutes because that's what we need. Fuck. All right. Well, we can still book more time. So I still want to do this. We'll do this right after that. But I need another match, so let's just do that jobber match anyway. Rhino versus Kaz Haishi. so we can get Rhino over. Rhino versus Kaz Haishi, and this will be 5 minutes. Rhino domination decisive. Okay, thank God that helped. And that'll be like, gotta find somewhere to put this. Somewhere where there's like 2 angles. Well, yeah, we'll put it right there between these two. And now we get to work on the pre-show. So pre-show, I'm gonna put Menge in action. He's gonna take on either El Hum. Actually, I know exactly who Menge is gonna take on. So add match. Menge is gonna take on Billy Kidman. And that's actually a story I didn't put on here, believe it or not. So you guys are gonna go. So the way I like to do the pre-show is I like to put everyone a space up because it's the pre-show. So Menge will kind of be a main eventer and he'll be an upper mid card. So I'm gonna let them go the full. Actually, let's do them 12 minutes because I think Menge is actually not that great. I could be wrong though. What did I click on twice? Did I click on this and that's what it showed me? Oh, okay. What's his stamina like actually? It's got a C plus for stamina. Let's give him 13 minutes. I'll let him have the 13, that way it adds up. And we'll have Billy Kidman, we'll have him be protected in an open, all out, not decisive though, because I fear Menge will get mad at me then. Meng, I don't know what the hell his name is. I'm gonna do something with probably El Hijo though as well. Maybe Regal. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. So we'll do El Hijo de los Santo taking on Steven Regal. Is he part of the lightweight division? No, he's a light heavyweight. And we'll have them go at it for 10 minutes. And I'm gonna let him get the win, but I want to protect Regal as well because, well, yeah, he's the cruiserweight champion, so I want him to look strong, but at the same time, I don't want Regal to look like a Jabba. And the final match I was planning on doing, not where I wanted to go. I think I saw Hiroshi Tenzan in here, and I think that's what I'm going to do. And Bam Bam Bigelow's a heel? That might work out. Actually, no, it won't. Not at all, actually. So I'll probably have to do it like Canyon or something. But yeah, Hiroshi Tenzan, I want to get him in action, so let's put Tenzan in action against, like, I think it was Crowbar is what I saw. Hiroshi Tenzan. Was it Crowbar or was it Canyon? That was lower mid-carder. I think it was Canyon. I thought these guys were actually the same person. Do Canyon. Hiroshi Tenzan versus Canyon in the opening bout, and we'll give you guys 8 minutes. With Tenzan getting the win, we're going to keep Tenzan strong. It's going to be an open, decisive win. There we go. All right, nerds and geeks. Welcome to those of you who decided to click the annotation and skip ahead to the show. No harm done there. I think we have a pretty good show here, if you ask me. Let me just make sure I have it all lined up the way I want it, and I've gotten quite a few people on the show as well. So let's do this. Let's hope it goes well. So we are starting off with the pre-show, and I kind of want to get Hiroshi Tenzan big, just because I personally like Tenzan, so that's why I gave him the victory. He defeated Canyon with a Tenzan Tombstone Driver. Interesting. I don't know what that is. No improvements, though. They got a D-, so not the best match in the world. Steven Regal got a better match. Got a C-. That's great. Good action. Not much weight in heat, though. Santo defeated Regal with La de El Calbolo or something. I don't know. At least it was a good match. And this did better, too. See, I knew Menge doesn't have that great of a stamina. So, some good action. Not much weight in heat. Kidman defeats Menge with the Shooting Star Press. No improvements. Oh, man. Well, whatever. Shane Douglas, this will probably be the last time I ever let you go off dialogue. You ruined this. Anyway, here's the Four Horsemen opening promo. Did a D plus, unfortunately, but Benoit switched to the Rabid Wolverine and he got a 100 rating, so that's awesome. Shane Douglas was very poor trying to improvise dialogue. I was tempted to kind of go back and not let him improvise, but I'm not gonna cheat. So, fuck you, Shane Douglas. Last time I let you go off mic. Well, this worked out well because he didn't go off mic. DDP comes out. Him and Douglas have an exchange of words, and leads to the following match now. Wow, that was actually a pretty good match for Shane Douglas and DDP. 67, I'm okay with that. Good action and average heat as well. That's good. DDP beats Shane Douglas by pinfall, and it does advance the storyline here. DDP is also improving in performance skills. By the way, it said Benoit was improving as well. I didn't see what it was. And then we have DDP celebrating when Douglas, Benoit, Malenko, and Saturn decide to beat down on DDP. DDP looked good. Shane Douglas, very underwhelming. He was definitely my main worry when I was booking this Four Horsemen storyline as well. Benoit's looking really great, though, to be honest. So announcers put over the fact that we'll see Benoit take on Shamrock later tonight for the #1 contendership. Vampiro defeating Juventud Guerrero by pinfall using the ropes for leverage. And we also had a distraction from... Oh, to distract Hoovy. I was like, who the hell's Hoovy? From Black Rain. So that was a solid reaction. Again, not much weighing heat. Buff Bagwell and Scott Steiner backstage, talking about how they both want to destroy Hulk Hogan, and they agree. Let's put our heads together and let us work together. And I got a 58, so it wasn't too bad. Buff Bagwell is developing better in performance skills. That's great. Man, all my matches are not doing good. That's really irritating me, to be honest. So, solid in reaction, not much weighing heat, and it's just because they're not popular. Dr. Death and the Great Muda defeated Los Guerreros when Muda defeated Chavo with the Shining Wizard. And, yep, no improvements. Whatever. Buddy. Los Guerreros is being attacked. Dr. Death and Muda. And Filthy Animals, Conan and Ray come out and save them from the fight. All that jazz. It's not a good angle, but it's a way to start it off. I'm not liking this, Nerds and Geeks. So oh, not in the ring. I don't want him to be in the ring. I should have done this afterwards then. Whatever. You can either join or you'll be considered an enemy, basically. So, and Vampiro foreshadowed a heel turn. I wonder why. Between jobbers. They're both jobbers? I didn't know they were both jobbers. My bad. Brought the crowd's mood down. It was a jobber match. Well, Scott Steiner and Buff Bagwell beat the crap out of Hogan in the back, and Bagwell performed poorly. Whatever. At least he got us 58. Good action. Thank you, Booker, for bringing us up with at least a C in action. Booker defeats Sid Vicious with the Harlem Hangover. Afterwards, lays claim, I want a United States Championship match. I feel I deserve it. I'm challenging Jeff Jarrett to a match. But before he can make the challenge, Randy Savage beats him down to the mat. So Bret Hart coming down, doing commentary on the next match. Featured good action. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy that it featured good action. Great action in a good crowd. Shamrock defeated Benoit by submission with the ankle lock after blatantly cheating. He didn't blatantly cheat, but whatever. And this did good as well. The stare down between the two. Thank God this did well. I'm happy with that. General feeling is we don't have enough interesting storylines going on. Great. That was my main worry. We did increase in 18 regions and we lost in 11 regions. So it wasn't like it was a horrible show. We did well. It just wasn't one of those shows that are like, it blew us away. Great. So we did what again? We got an 80. Oh, that was WWE. I got excited. I was like, we got an 80? I was like, that's awesome, actually. No, we didn't. We got a 62. We got a C. And they got an 80. They did way better than us. Your main event was X-Pac and The Rock did 88? What the Medusa beat Ivory because we got rid of her. Call her Alundra Blaze, WWE. That's what you name her. Whatever. Anyone having problems Says Shane Douglas has some minor morale. Why? Annoyed at the booking of an angle. That was your fault. How are you annoyed with me? That was your fault. Whatever. Oh, look, they're unhappy with our ratings. Whoopee. So let's look at our storylines. We don't have enough interesting storylines going on, apparently. What? Why did this go... Oh, this was always that way. My bad. This probably went down, though. No, it's still good. It's still a 72. No, wrong one. My bad. Where's the triple threat for the... Yeah, that's... Oh, I know why. Because Booker T was in the angle with Shamrock and freaking... That's why it did well. I'm like, why is this doing so well? I was like, it didn't do that great on the... Well, the Four Horsemen is just not doing well because Shane Douglas is fucking at fault. Why is Brett being handled fairly poor? What did he do wrong? Well, this is going well, so that's good. We have 3 storylines meeting the demands of the fans. How are we failing? More than 53. Okay, it had to have been more. Had to be at least a 54. That's what my confusion was. Okay. Oh, we didn't really do anything with that. Whatever. It wasn't that bad. Let's look at the roster real quick and auto push. Anyone move up in the important roles? I hope Chris Benoit didn't go down because I made him lose a match. That was my phone, by the way, if anyone heard that noise. Nope, he's still a main eventer. Thank God. You know who I'm surprised isn't a main eventer? Ken Shamrock, after all the wins we've given him. I'm really surprised. I feel like someone went down. Was Steiner a main eventer? I think Scott Steiner might have been a main eventer. And I think he might have moved down to upper mid-carder. So we got Bagwell, Jarrett, Shamrock, Mensch, Mysterio, Scott Hall, Scott Steiner, who I'm almost positive was a main eventer not too long ago. I could be wrong, though. And Stevie Ray. And didn't just make mid-carders, because I don't really care about anybody lower than that. I mean, I care about them, but I don't care to look. So we have Bam Bam, Billy, Black Rain, Malenko, Eddie. I'm going to get a better picture of Eddie if we have one. That one looks like bad. Eddie Colon. What the hell is Eddie Colon doing in here? We're not giving him Mustache Guerrero, though. Actually, well, not Weird Mustache Guerrero. Let's give him this one. Because I didn't like that picture. Okay, well, at least Shane Douglas is, you know, I don't even care anymore. Alright, nerds and geeks, well, that's going to be the end of that. If you guys have enjoyed, do me a favor, comment, like, subscribe, and also, if you guys have any ideas for future storylines or future anything, please let me know. I am all up for anything because WCW is hard to book at times, and I would greatly appreciate it. Look, I told you. See, Hiroshi Tenzan. There's a reason why we're pushing him. Other than that, nerds and geeks, my name's been OMG WTF LOL FTW BRB, and I will see you guys later. Have a great day.